before, right, Tio?
It's all in timing.
It's all the time.
God's timing. God's timing.
First WBC champion ever.
I love it.
Mauricio, who was the first WBC champion ever?
It was 1963, Ultiminio Ramos.
Emilio Ramos. My father's favorite fighter.
And Sonny Liston.
Sonny Liston.
It was the
1960.
Black belt.
Huh?
Black belt. Black belt.
He was.
Oh, it was not a green belt.
He was.
No.
He had a little. It was black and a little green strap, very, very dark.
Oh wow. Okay.
And each one was handmade.
Yes.
Specifically for that champion. It was very little.
So I'm sure it was your father's idea, but whose idea was it to turn the belt green?
It was General Hamuda from North Africa. He worked in Adidas. He was an international distributor. So they designed it. Green is the color of hope and glory. So they did it green with a black, very small outside. And that's the one Muhammad Ali first had. All this process in the 70s.
He came in with the slogan, "Art is gold, blood is green."
It was during a WBC Paris visit. It was Chicanito Hernandez with Eric Morales. They went to see children with cancer. So they were giving them toys, and one of them was very sick. They said, don't worry, because your heart is gold and your blood is green, you're going to be a champion. Then eventually, Chicanito came back next day on his own, without the WBC, to give Nintendo to every kid so they can play. He was an unbelievable.
So I guess to all fighters, pay your sanctioning fees.
Yeah.
Well, everything goes back to boxing.
Thank you. There you go.
And every action by the WBC, this and every action is on behalf of the promoters and the fighters. It is not one person, it is the whole world.
See, the thing that people have to understand is that when we pay sanctioning fees, they're not going into anybody's pocket. They're going to these programs to help other kids who have cancer, who have some kind of illness, all over the world. We're not just talking about Los Angeles or New York. We're talking about globally. And that takes funding. And it's funding from the fighters to the president of the WBC, to all the organizers. It takes an army to help people out. So when you're not paying sanctioning fees, guess what? You're doing an unjust to anybody who needs help. That's the bottom line, because WBC does care. I know that firsthand.
It has been horribly, shaped into something. It's not an amount, it's a percentage. And it is, in the big fights, the percentage is very much low. We have 50 employees in Mexico City, hundreds around the world, offices, all the administration.
And I'm very passionate about this, because what pisses me off is that I'm not saying every fighter out there is, but these fighters are starting to talk. A handful, not all of them, a handful.
Two?
Oh, well, don't pay sanctioning fees. What are you talking about?
Two in particular.
Those sanctioning fees are to carry the sport. Those sanctioning fees are to help. That's all it is to help, to make sure that you have medicals. What if something happens to you in the fight and there's no ambulance outside? Well, guess what? Because you didn't pay your sanctioning fees? No, you have to make sure that we do pay the sanctioning fees, because so much good is happening around the world because of those sanctioning fees.
Every fighter who goes into the ring in a WBC fight has a life and medical expenses insurance, and the whole card is protected. I mean, there's so many things we don't say.
There's so many things.
We don't say.
We don't talk about it. We don't. But you know what? When a fighter who has a name or this and it says oh, I don't have to pay sanction fees. Well, guess what? Shame on you. Shame on you.
Mauricio, I got a question. I heard you say in good faith, you don't require fighters to pay the sanctioning fees up front. Have you thought about maybe changing that? As of recent, it seems like you guys maybe lost out on fees after the fact.
Nah. If a fighter does not value what the WBC is and does not want to represent the WBC, no problem. We have no issue with. We love the only reason of existence of WBC is the fighters.
It's an honor system.
Well, you can't. If you want to be a world champion, you got to be a champ for the people. And the WBC and the other sanctioning bodies represent that. They do it for the people in their own way of sanctioning and programs. So you can't like say no to it when you're making X amount, fighting for something that is the prize, and that's being a world champion. I still hold the values of that. Champ does.
I mean,
Look, it's
when I was coming up as a kid, I wanted to fight for the WBC. And what do I have to do? I have to scale the rankings. And when I'm scaling the rankings, I'm praising the WBC. I love you guys. I love you guys. But when somebody else comes and says, well, I'm not going to pay sanctioning fees. Well, what happened to you when you were scaling the rankings, just like everybody else, and hoping that the WBC ranks you amongst the very best, okay? Because that's all they do, is they rank you with the best.
Why did you fight Chavez? You were the number one contender, mandatory contender.
I had a double whammy there because I not only fight for the green belt, the most important belt, but I fought my hero. So it was a double whammy.
And it hurt you with the Mexican fans for years.
And
then you conquered the
Oscar, I mean, the elephant in the room is Teo's recent fight. You know, Shakur didn't pay the sanctioning fee.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on it?
Shame on him. Shame on him because he knows that as a kid, all he dreamt about was fighting for the green belt. Okay? And it's not about just, oh, I'm gonna pay sanction fees. No, you're gonna pay for kids' medicals. You're gonna pay for the doctors outside who are gonna take care of you. You're gonna pay for all these programs that are continuing to help the sport. So if you don't want to pay the sanctioning fee, shame on you.
Teo, what did you think about it?
well, I think even going to that where he states it's I've even seen like in the amateurs where the WBC is also having amateur shows and competitions where you're fighting for the green belt just to have like the sense of what it will feel like when you get to the pro ranks. So yeah, it's do your part as a champion, as a fighter. We know what we're signing up for, and if you're saying to the WBC president and to the sanctioning bodies, if you're telling them yes, I will pay you after the fight, or however it goes, you gotta stand on your word. If you got in this world, you gotta have your balls in your word, and if you don't have them, what person or what champ are you?
You got nothing.
Okay, Tony Montana.
Precious.
Gotta stand for what's right.
Tony. It's fucking funny.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. You keep it. Beautiful. Whatever I can do.
Take it.
Whatever I can do.
Tossed it.
I'll do a live clapback.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
You can start. You can start right now.
Good to see you. What's up, brother?
Hey, so your report card so
Hey,
far.
Where's my Dylan? Where's my Dylan?